What is up, guys? This is Vershawn, back here with another video. The time to regain your power is now. In this video, we're going to be talking about living in duality. And what is duality? What does this mean? How does this work out through life? How does this all work and how does this play out? And secondly, before we jump into the video, I want to give a request. If you guys want me to go into deeper topics such as free will and determinism, so make sure you let me know that in the comment section below. Another thing is, guys, I don't know if I'll be as consistent as I am right now with these videos, because right now I'm taking classes for psychology. So I don't know if I'll be able to have as much time to drop videos as I am right now. But as I want to say that I am a strong advocate when it comes to Albert Einstein's work and his studies. I love the work that he produces. I love the way he thinks. He thinks to the extreme. That's something that I do. He thinks very deeply about something, and he doesn't go and follow society with what other people believe. It's like he forms his own belief and his own view, no matter how crazy it sounds. And that's why I love his work, and that's why I feel like he can relate to me a lot, because, you know, we both go separate from society, typical beliefs. Anyways, let's just jump into it. Living in duality. So what does this mean? Now, duality is pretty similar to polarity, but duality has to do with this. Each human being here, there's positive and negative energy which exists into this universe. So when you have a negative circumstance, it's inevitable that a positive circumstance will later on occur in your life. Same thing when you start with a positive circumstance. There's going to be later on a negative circumstance to occur into your life. Now, this is what you call duality, since there exists both positive and negative energy. So then I start asking people, why do people create heaven? Because you see, people create heaven because they want instant gratification. They want just peace and positivity. But you have to realize that peace, happiness, and positivity is all stored within you, and that you can get right now in the present moment. You don't have to be experiencing the external things in order to feel that peace, that happiness, and all that. You can experience all of that right now within yourself, because nothing externally will bring you that peace, that happiness, any of that. And you have to realize duality, it's bound to happen. Negative things will always occur in your life. Positive things will always occur in your life. So monks, how do they think? Whenever a positive circumstance occurs in their life, they look at it, but they don't react to the positive circumstance. And you wonder why not? Why they're not reacting to something that's something great that just happened to them? Because they know about living in duality. They know that life is about duality. They know that later on through the road, there's going to be negativity to occur, and it's inevitable, because that's what creates life, duality. So they know that later on, when something negative occurs into their life, they will not react to that also. They will not have a reaction, because they know negative and positive circumstances will always occur as long as they're living in this planet, in this reality. And I believe that this is the key to mastering your life. Not having that reaction to the positive and negative. Not having that reaction, meaning you already know that, hey, positive circumstances and negative circumstances will always occur in my life. So there's no need to react to either. And that's why I say the monks, they know how to master their lives. They know how life actually works. What is life really about? And again, this is my belief on how you can actually have control and you can master your reality. You can master everything in your life. So this is what duality is about. And then I ask, why do people strive for so much perfection? Why do people create heaven? Like I said, it all boils down to instant gratification, because you have to realize, if you create a heaven of just peace and positivity, if all you want is peace and positivity in your external, whether even in a so-called place 5D, fifth dimension or heaven, you have to realize that it will not bring you peace and happiness, because you will get bored of it. You will have to experience the opposite, so you still feel, the feeling of actually obtaining the thing that you want, whether it's happiness, peace, and joy. So that's why it's better, I say, when it comes to getting things instant, things that to always work out in your favor, it's not enjoyable. It's always better when you are striving, when it takes time for that thing to occur in your life, which is positive, because when you go through the negative, you will feel how beautiful it is when you finally get into that positive state, that positivity, when you finally get the thing that you want. So that's how I see it. Heaven is a place of instant gratification, and a place, and this goes for the fifth dimension also. It's a place of just people wanting to people want to eliminate the duality. But you have to understand that's what is the creation of life, duality. Because without duality, there is nothing. So if you create a life of just peace, positivity, 24/7, you will not enjoy it. You have to experience the opposite so you know what that feels like. So this is to say, why am I saying all of this? Because this boils down to gratitude. When you have gratitude, someone that has gratitude, they will be grateful through the negative and positive circumstances to occur in their life. And that's why I have a gratitude journal, because I know as long as the human race continues to move on, as long as we continue to live on this planet, in this world, we will go through the negativity, and also we'll go through the positivity. Everyone, there is no favoritism when it comes to this universe. So when people strive, you have to realize, when people are striving for this perfection, when you do all these things, vegan, whether it's veganism, you do this third eye practice, this energy practices, all these practices, you have to realize you can't save the world. You can't do that, because everyone's journey is different. And not only that, you will still go through the negativity. So why are you shouldn't try to be perfect. And I'm not saying that's what all spiritual people do, but a lot of them forget that duality, this is life. You can't forget that there will be negativity to occur. Negativity will happen, because that's just how it is. So when you strive for this perfection of, oh, I have to do this, when you're so strict on yourself, you are hurting yourself. Because in order to grow and to keep growing, you have to go through the darkness no matter what. It's inevitable. And you're probably wondering, why do I always go for the people that's vegan, doing energy practices, third eye practices, witchcraft, all these things? It's because it's usually most of these people, not all of them, most of these people, these are the type of people that are striving for this perfection. They don't want to mess up. They feel like once they mess up, it's the end of the world. But I want to give a reminder that no matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, you will always be bound to make the mistakes. You will always mess up, because this is what's going to help your growth. It will help you grow. And I also want to mention that this does not mean that you should just go buck wild. You should just be reckless and just do a lot of negative things and things like that. But I just want to bring that reminder that if you mess up, that's part of the duality. It's all connected to duality. And this goes for the same for religious people also, when they're so strict on themselves. And once they mess up, they feel like it's the end of the world. So keep this in mind, guys, that this should help you and make you realize that, whatever negativity that occurs in my life, no matter what it is, it's only temporary. It's temporary, and it will get better. There will be light at the end of the tunnel. Trust me, you may see someone right now that's going through so much pain, that's going through so much negativity, but you don't know what their life is 24/7. You don't know what they go through 24/7. Maybe they're going through so much light. They went through that light at the end of the tunnel. You just can't see it because you feel like you're better. You're in a better position on the external. And that's why I said the external is not what really matters. It starts within, and everything else will follow on the outer world, the outer reality. So then I ask the final question before I end this video. I ask you guys, all you the spiritual people, the religious people, I ask you guys, what is your goal? What is your goal? Because I would say those that you're trying to help, me right now making this video, I'm helping those that are seeking the help. Not everyone will seek that help. It's not meant to be. It's not meant for you to save the world. You're here to learn as much as you can to better yourself and help those that are seeking it. But if your goal is to save the planet, it's never going to happen by what you do, because you have to realize there will always be the ups and the downs, and that is duality. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash the like button, you subscribe to the channel, and you hit the post bell notification so you get a notification for when my next video is released. I hope everyone has a fantastic, wonderful rest of the day. Peace out.